I'm Jeff Temperley. I'm the owner of Eat My Pasty. Originally from England, so I was born in Gosport, which is now near Southampton, where the Titanic sailed out of. And then we moved up to Essex, where my dad was from, lived around Braintree, and then for the last 12 years, me and my wife, we've been in Colchester. The pasty, it comes from the old English word paste, which is what they used to call pastry back then. And then it's just developed on to pasty because it's using the pastry on the outside. We actually started making pasties from home and took them to the farmer's market for the first time, sold out. It ended up in about a 10-month period, it was so busy that we ended up with 12 freezers in our apartment. The only reason we opened a restaurant was to reclaim the house because we didn't have anywhere to get anything anywhere. Even the kids had 2 freezers in each room. But obviously not everybody wants a pasty, so I thought, well, we'll do some fish and chips. And then it's kind of developed on, and we'll do a few burgers, and then we started having fun with it, and I thought, well, you know, how do you make the best burger? So we started looking around and playing with it. We make our own sauces for them now as well, and it elevates them and takes them a different direction than most places do, you know. Putting a slice of avocado on a burger doesn't change it, but if you've got a real flavourful sauce and you're sautéing your onions in it, that makes a big difference to the flavour. We do a cherry and white chocolate, a waffleberry pudding, which is a family recipe, a peach cobbler, and an apple strudel. We make our own waffles, we chop those up, they go in the sauce with a load of mixed berries, and then we make a sweet creamy sauce, and then it's wrapped up in the rough puff pastry, then sprinkled with powdered sugar, served with vanilla bean ice cream. So hot and cold together, really good. The fish and chips is killing it, really is. You know, it's done the same way as you would in the fish and chip shop. Obviously we hand cut our fries and we blanch them in water rather than oil so they don't hold anything, so you know, nice and fluffy on the inside, crispy on the outside. There are no French fries here. The Cornish is the original. It goes back 1,000 years, and it's steak, potato, onion, rutabaga, just seasoned with salt and pepper, a touch of gravy. The beef is actually skirt beef, which is used traditionally, so we've just done it as much as we can to the authenticity of it. The food truck we've had now for coming up for its 2nd month, and we kept really busy with it. Eventually we'd like to be franchising this operation, so we're going to use the whole food truck as a training kitchen as well as doing events and locally. If you come and eat with us, I'm going to treat you exactly the same as you were in my house. I'd expect to give you the best food I possibly can, but you can go and get your own drink, you can bust your own table, because that's how it would be in my house, that's how it would be in a pub. So, you know, it's a little bit different. Obviously the trivia and the fun facts with history from England, I like that, and most people find that entertaining. But that's more about what it's like, you know, just think you've just come to my living room, and then we're going to take care of you that way. So I've got one customer that drives 90 miles every 2 weeks from Alabama. He comes in, has haddock and chips, he has 2 beers, and he drives 90 miles back. I've got Brits that come from Fort Walton, Navarre, Tallahassee, Georgia. They're coming in. This is a specific journey. They're coming in just to have the fish and chips, and they'll make a day of it when they're here. If you want the real thing, and you want quality ingredients, that's my thing, I won't buy rubbish. I'll only buy the best stuff I can get my hands on. So that to me is worth sitting down for half an hour.